everybody, welcome to 18 Outdoors. Me and Michael's out doing a little scouting today, and it's cool. It's about 36, 38 degrees, and we come across this licking branch and scrape right here. Thought it was pretty cool, and so just out doing some scouting right before turkey season, getting ready for hunting season. So,
all right, y'all. Like she said, this is a prime example of a community scrape. It's actually got two individual like scrapes, but you got licking branch stuff like that where they're putting a head into it and stuff, and every buck that comes by is going to stop and check it out, and the doe will too. And going to get Kathy to kind of pan around and look at this area. It's real steep, a bunch of fingers and stuff that come together, and this is a prime evening spot for me, especially bow hunting. Is because it's tight to the hills and stuff like that, and I love setting up a place like this because generally a buck is going to be bedding higher, and where he's got a access down, he's got the wind coming over his back and thermal's coming up, so you play this just right and set up. I'll set up close because if I can find a track, I'll come back and do a little spot check. We're by a little creek like this, and sometimes you can see a track, but like right now we're going to go on these sides and try to find track coming down and kind of get a general idea. There's several places this buck can actually bed. Here is what's cool about it, is there's right here on this one ridge system that I can see there's 4 secondary ridges, so he can play a bunch of different ways of bedding and stuff like that. Of course, he's going to have something hard to his back and where he can see and be safe, because a buck's bedding is about living. It's not about food. Sometimes it'll be about the rut. He might bed pretty close to a scrape or something like that downwind, or maybe downwind of a food plot, but 99% of the time a buck's bedding is about living. Not anything else. He can walk a mile or so, especially in the south, and get food at night and not worry about it. We don't have the cold weather to make them walk during the daytime a whole lot, especially during deer season. So, but anyway, good community little scrape here. We're checking some stuff out, and just keep these things in mind. If it's just a scrape and scraped out place, because sometimes, right now it's been after rain, there ain't no fresh tracks in it, so don't get them confused with turkey scratches. Early, pre-rut bucks will close to their bedding area sometimes, or on loggy roads, they'll just do like little scrape lines, individual scrapes. They'll leave a track in them. But these right here, the ones that's got the licking branches, you can see it's been all twisted up and broke, and they get their head in there and sharing their scent, letting others know. And up there real high, that one's been broke. But these types of ones as you pay attention to, because they spend some time, and it's in a travel area where deer come through more than once, and every deer that comes through here keeps up with everybody. So keep your eye on these things, look at it, and keep up with them. I'll mark it in my phone, using whatever kind of system you're going to use, whether it be Onyx, Hunt Stand, I can't think of the other one. It's a good one too, but anyway, whatever you're using, use that to mark these things while you're scouting around, and you can pull them back up when you get home on the computer and tie these things together. Rubs, like I say, scrapes again, crossings, big droppings, a bed, whatever. Keep up with that stuff, mark it, save it, and kind of pay attention to what kind of timber's all around and stuff like that. If you want to mark the trees, say white oaks, red oaks, cedars, pines, and stuff like that, because a lot of times them aerial shots and stuff like that are not really the time of the year that you want it, so you can't really see everything that you kind of need to see as far as hunting season. Like say, hunting season, most time when it gets past November here, there's no leaf cover, and you kind of want to know where the pines are or cedars associated with that. So pay attention to that stuff, and we're basically walking drainages right now, and that's one of the easiest ways to find a track, big buck track, stuff like that, because they're wet and they're going to cross the creek, they're going to leave a track somewhere. So we're starting with that, then making a plan to put together for hunting season. So y'all keep that stuff on your mind, and this is the time of year to be doing it. We're going to we're gonna try to keep doing videos, which we are. I'm gonna put a bunch up. Y'all don't get tired of them, hopefully. So, because I'm gonna put as many up as I can, because these things, you know, when I was young, I didn't have nobody to show us anything besides my dad, and he was still learning too, because he was basically starting about the time he was carrying us. So we didn't have any good magazines, anything like that to learn from, and there wasn't that many hunters that I knew of that were that good, you know, besides reading Outdoor Life, and that didn't have anything but the South in it. So y'all watch these videos, keep up with a good podcast, and, you know, there's several of them that's great, and share the information with other people too. And you know, like me and Kathy, we're tight, you know, tight as ticks, you know, as far as hunting, scouting and stuff like that. So we're our basically hunting partners. You know, get you a good hunting buddy, somebody that's gonna be as dedicated as you are, and share the information together, and not be jealous or you know, greedy or whatever. Y'all can make good decisions about how you want to approach things, and have a good time doing it. That's the biggest thing, is having a good time doing it. So anyway, we're gonna keep looking, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit.
That's still long.